Climate change? People have been talking about this matter for ages. However, there's little to no improvement on this issue. Instead, it's getting worse over time. Climate change can be characterized as a significant change in average weather conditions over several decades or further, such as circumstances becoming warmer, wetter, or drier. Climate change is distinguished from natural weather fluctuations by its longer-term trend. Flooding on a massive scale, raging storms everywhere, the unbearable heat waves. Climate change presents itself in a variety of ways and affects all living things, though not equally. Those who have contributed the least to the core causes of climate change, the economically disadvantaged, and people of color are the most likely to be affected by its worst effects around the world. In this video, we will talk about the factors and effects of climate change. Floods that resulted from torrential rain in many states of Peninsular Malaysia over the weekend exposed the reality of extreme weather patterns caused by climate change. With such events expected to happen more frequently in the future, experts also urge the authorities to do more in terms of disaster planning and promoting sustainable development. Dr. Siu, who is the Climate Change Advisor to the Centre for Governance and Political Studies, CENGPS, explained that when we pump out carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, what tends to happen is that this creates a global seeping effect where greenhouse gases trap heat, and under warmer conditions, our atmosphere is able to hold more vapor and moisture. When you have an accumulation effect, the longer-term impact of this is that you have a sudden downpour of rain in certain localized areas, and that is what you have seen in the floods over Malaysia in the last few days.
As I remembered, when I had my lunch at 3 p.m. There was a guard instructed us to move out from the giant. I was very curious at the time, and then I went out. When I see the water level, it was increasing rapidly. So I was stuck at giant for 2 days, and the next day I was rescued by bomber.
As well as its serious impact on the environment and people, climate change is also one of the biggest threats to economic stability. Warmer temperatures, sea level rise, and extreme weather will damage property and critical infrastructure and negatively affect sectors such as agriculture, forestry, fisheries, and tourism. Cycle more, replace light bulbs, lessen plastic usage, and many more. You can do whatever you want to contribute in tackling climate change. It is never too late to start changes, even if it is just a small action. Let's change together for a better future before climate change changes us.